Okay, so this is the band assisted bar muscle up transition drill. What this one looks like is you're going to have a barbell right onto the rig with your J hooks, and then make sure the barbell is tied down to the rig with a band. So you just want to make sure that the bar doesn't move at all, right? So it has to be super stable. Just as a frame of reference, how I actually did this, right, is started the band wrapped around the barbell and then wrapped the band around, right, however many times you need it. And then you bring it all the way back around, wrap it around the J hook itself. Okay. Do that on both sides so the barbell doesn't actually move. And then you're going to need another band with separate set of J hooks, right, that is basically heavy enough so it can essentially carry your body weight, right? So you want thick bands for this, or you need thick bands for this, because again, this drill, the only purpose is to isolate the transition so you can work on fast elbows and just the coordination and timing of being able to pull yourself with straight arms into the transition and getting the elbows nice and fast, right? So this is what this drill looks like. You're going to get into the mechanism, right? Band goes just below the butt. Okay, and then from here, you're going to set your grip. What you need, and you're going to notice is that as I'm bouncing, I'm not just bouncing straight up, but I'm kind of bouncing on a diagonal pattern. So I'm essentially bouncing away from the rig, and so that it allows me to kind of come back around the bar, right? So I'll show the wrong way first. So it's not this. I'm not just going up. I'm kind of going diagonal, right? Notice how I'm kind of pushing myself away from the bar, right? And the next step from there is going to be fast transition over the bar, right? And your only thought for this is as soon as I get my the max height that I can achieve, I need to pull myself into the transition. So it's not like stop pulling and then just try to transition as fast as you can. You're actively trying to pull yourself over the bar, but also flip your knuckles down, right? So you can catch your chest over the bar. Okay, so what this looks like is, and you can go whenever you're ready, right? I usually tell people like two to four bounces, right? So here, can I get the rhythm first? Right? Then you catch yourself. Notice I flipped my knuckles around. My elbows got super high, right? So that I can actually catch myself on top of the bar. Okay, the goal, again, is to get your at least bottom of the rib cage over the bar so that it's easier for you to catch. Okay, so do it again here quick. Here. Okay, so fast elbows, can't stress that enough. Knuckles face down once I actually go for the transition. And then again, making sure that you're actively kind of from the get-go pushing yourself away from the bar so that you can pull yourself backwards. So it's kind of mimicking the bar muscle up in terms of you working around the bar. And then getting to the bar as close as you can to your hips so you can actively pull yourself into transition. Okay, so that is the band assisted bar muscle up transition drill. Sets and reps kind of vary, but anywhere from 4 to 6 sets of 4 to 6 reps, essentially, right? You just don't want to get super, super tired. And one rep, by the way, is anywhere from 2 to 3 bounces plus one transition, right? And then take your time between transitions, because again, the goal is speed, right? We just want to work on how fast we can get those elbows over the bar so we can make it second nature. So once we actually go for our bar muscle up attempt, it'll be there.